It wasn't a dream. It really happened.
Now, if it's one thing Coach KD can't stand, it really truly grinds my gears when somebody can't read the room. When a person self-awareness skills, I'm creating a player. Your attributes when it comes to self-awareness would be a -10. You're horrible at reading the room, right? And that brings us to Paul George. Damn, dog. And I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't want to have to be the one to do this. But ladies and gentlemen, it's time to call a spade a spade. Now, I'm so thankful for Dame Lillard. Now, it's really the pot calling the kettle black, right? These two going back and forth about having championships and whatnot. I really got to pop my stuff because we gave you pass after pass in Indiana. Oh, they just some young bulls. That's a young bull. They out there really going toe-to-toe with LeBron James. That team was built. Shout out Lance Stevenson, David West, even Roy Hibbert was getting in on the mix. That team was built to go against the Miami Heat. And you, Paul George, was supposed to lead them to the promised land. And we all had big hopes, big dreams for Paul George. PG-13, right? That's what they was calling him. He had everything going for him at that point. And the league said, we're going to make you a superstar. But we soon found out that was never in your cloth. You was never built like that. You not cut like that, Paul. Now, I want to make a direct correlation because I made a video where the question needed to be asked, is Paul George a simp or is he a stand-up guy? Now, I had guys telling me, hey, man, he's a stand-up guy, Coach KD. What was he supposed to do? I mean, he got the thotty pregnant. He got her pregnant. Why not have some more kids with her? Stop it. Stop it. I don't give a damn what the situation is. You had Doc Rivers' daughter, threw her to the curb, got with the stripper. She finessed you out a couple kids. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and wife her. Come, man, what are you doing? And now you got this podcast, right? You know what? Let's go back even further. Things don't work out in Indiana. I'm demanding a trade. I got to get out in Indiana. I got to get out of here. Realistically, that was probably the best run you've ever had in your career. But I got to get out of here. I'm bigger than this. I'm PG-13. I can do better. And let me preference this by saying Paul George is in no way sorry. He's not a garbage player. I'm not saying I was just a better hooper than PG-13 and I can go out there and do what he does. Let's make that clear right now. Let's start there. I'm not, but hey, maybe if the politics would have fell my way and I would have worked a little bit harder, I don't know. But what I do know is that mentality, where does that come from? Where do you get that from, Paul? Where do you get this, I'm just that guy? Paul, newsflash, you haven't been him. You're not him. So you pussyfooting about the trade. You get the trade. Now you over there with OKC. OKC, they had Big Russ. They had a couple of other pieces over there. And you were supposed to come in and put them over the hump. You were supposed to come in and again, help take these guys to the promised land. Somewhere that they've never been. A championship, right? That's what you was begging for the trade to get out of Indiana. They send you to OKC. So let's call it how I see it. It was hoe-like behavior. You leading Russ on to believe you were going to stay, right? But the LA, I want to be a Laker. I want to go back home. Send me home, right? All right. Okay, Paul, we'll give you that. You want out of OKC. Well, listen, I don't think I want to go play with Bron them, but I'll go back home though. Send me over there with Kawhi Leonard. We gonna run amok over there with the Clippers. If we get James involved, yeah, we could really be something. You can't stay healthy. When you do stay healthy, you can't take teams to where they need you to take them. They're still looking at, and it's a damn shame that these guys are still looking at you as a piece that can actually get somebody over the hump. Your mentality will never allow you to be over that hump. And then it's like, well, hey, it's playoff P. You guys ain't seen playoff P? Meme after meme of you hitting shots off the side of the backboard, bruh. Sad. sad situation, but this is you putting this on yourself. Nobody else is claiming this. This is you dubbing yourself playoff P. Nobody else said this shit. Had a little decent playoff stint with the Clips, and all of a sudden, hey, guys, yeah, Kawhi's always hurt, but can you guys pay me like Kawhi? I know I'm hurt too, but I deserve the same amount of money as Kawhi. If you deserve the money, they would have paid you that money. I'm just being 100. I just call it how I see it, man. If you deserve that, they would have gave you that. You're not him. And the thing is, I need you to stop portraying yourself like you are. And then you get into all of this sidebar stuff. Shout out to the NBA players making podcasts and making their money. Shout out to Gil's Arena, Jeff Teague them, Draymond, the dudes who's really doing it, like Matt Barnes, everybody that is I'm not hating on that. But Paul, when you're putting up questionable numbers, there comes a time when you need to focus and zone in. That's when you became Podcast P. When you started talking on that cast as if you were still him while putting on shit show performances. I can't condone that type of behavior, Paul, when we expect better from you. And then, okay, so hey, I'm not getting paid the amount of money I believe the Clippers should be paying me. I come over to win championships, but these guys just can't stay healthy. Now he's taking digs at the Clippers organization. I mean, yeah, as a Laker fan, hell yeah, you can kind of agree with what Paul George is saying. They're the B team. They're the JV squad. But you wasn't saying that when you was trying to team up with Kawhi. You wasn't trying to say that when you was teaming up with James. And then you got Russ over there at the end. Russ having to bail you out once again. And it's just like, yo, y'all had a little decent thing going when you could all stay healthy. And then you jump ship again, right? You jump ship again. You see, people blame Russ. But I'm starting to think Paul George is the issue. People blamed Russ. I'm starting to think PG was the issue. Clippers fans, how y'all feel about welcoming this man in for him to only disrespect you when it's all said and done? I mean, you wasn't saying that when you was out there playing for the Clippers. Everything was all good just a week ago. But now all of a sudden, oh, we the B team, it wasn't really cool playing for them. Like, what? Where they do that at? Right? So you get your way and you get up out of there. You get your way and you go. You being a man that you are, you're thinking, hey, let me go to a fire team to where I can help contribute for a championship. Let me go to a team that's already a contender. I really don't have to put in that much work. Give me my 12 to 15 shots a game and hope that I make somewhere around half of those, right? We get it. Okay. But here's the thing. You went to a team full of busters. You not a team full of them. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. But Joel Embiid has been that, right? He's been a dude who is not going to get the job done. And you're thinking you're about to go over there and we can make it happen. No, Paul. Wrong again, Paul. All of that off the court stuff, the decisions that are made off the court, it seems like they directly correlate with what goes on with this man on the court and the decisions that he makes pertaining to his career. It's all one. To me, it's all one. And the fact that you are coming at Dame, when Dame's never won that championship, but he's busted your ass and your ass specifically on multiple occasions. Walk off 3-pointers. Walk off. Bye-bye. And I remember that interview. Hey, it's a bad shot. And I'm going to stand on that. He made a bad shot. And any coach would tell you that that's a bad shot. No, how about you take that L? How about you man up and take L's? You've been doing it anyway. You've been doing it anyway. No accountability P. No accountability P. That's where I'm at with it. And it's a damn shame because you got young players looking up to this guy and wanting to be like him. Patenting their game after him. I can see that. But as far as mentality, this is a dude who you should never in a million years try to patent yourself after. That dog just doesn't exist. You know what? It might. He little poodle, little pup. I can't even call him a poodle because some poodles be vicious. I can't even do that. The Chihuahua got a bigger bite than Paul. It's a damn shame. And so him and Dame going back and forth is quite comical to me because it's like you're on these. Oh my God, how did I forget Jared McCain? The fingernail painting princess Jay McCain outballing you, outworking you while simultaneously putting on glossy red paint on his nails to match with the uniforms. Where they do that at? But he's doing it. He's doing it. He's in the fight for Rookie of the Year. What? And Paul has the audacity to say, hey, we can't allow this man, Jared McCain, to be our best player. Why you got to throw Jared McCain under the bus? Jared McCain was in the corner painting his nails, smiling, hitting a TikTok dance. He was doing what he was supposed to do. Jared McCain ain't never changed up. You're the one who's changed up. You're the one who we believed was somebody else. You're an imposter. You're imposter P. Imposter P. I need people to be real. And we got to start asking ourselves, man, where did this guy go wrong? Where did he go wrong? Because, it was a time when he could do no wrong. But now it's just like, shut the hell up. Shut up. You're not like that. Read a room, be quiet, get off podcasts, and focus on hoop. See, the thing is, you thought you was going to come into a situation with the Sixers where you were just going to be able to coast your way into a championship. All I got to do is stay healthy. You can't even do that. So what are you good for at this point outside of talking? What are you good for? You're not playing at no high level like that. You're not giving a team what they need to really get over the hump. Get rid of this dude. Last contract confirmed, man. And I never want to take a man away from his living. But God damn it, when you talking like you just him and you've done so much for the game, my nigga, come on. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Like the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. It's the failed athlete. That don't mean you got to fail in life, man. Damn shame, dog. Damn shame.